This is the third video in the 32-inch monitor series. This is the Samsung S32D850T. Now let's have a closer look at the monitor itself. The color scheme is a black and titanium. The titanium has a little rose look to it. A quick look at the specifications. We also have a VA panel technology, vertical alignment, standard 60Hz monitor with a 5 millisecond reaction time gray to gray, and a flicker-free LED backlight as well. Looking at the inputs, we have the USB 3.0 input, we have a DisplayPort, HDMI and DVI. As well as the power input, but no physical power switch. On the rear of the monitor, there are also 4 USB 3.0 ports and audio in as well as audio out. When unboxing this monitor, you will find a German power cable, HDMI cable, USB 3.0 cable, DisplayPort, dual-link DVI, as well as a wall mount and the manual and paperwork. The stand mechanics are quite good. We can raise and tilt the monitor, as well as rotating it by 90 degrees for a portrait mode. The standard rotation towards you is done by the joint of the stand on the back of the monitor. Rotation works good. One interesting thing to note is that the standard color balance and gray balance is very good without calibration work and no profiling. However, it does have the highest power draw of all monitors. For display calibration, I'm using Discal GUI software package with the Spider 3 reading device, this time on macOS. Our calibration target is a luminance of 140 candela per square meter and a white point of 6500K. After calibration, we're getting a contrast ratio of 1019:1. The profile I'm using after calibration delivers an average delta E of 0.86 with a maximum of 4.05. We get a gamut coverage of 100% sRGB and a gamut volume up to 80% of the Adobe RGB color profile. Looking at the long exposure of a black image on the monitor, we can see the illumination is well balanced. The ghosting on the Samsung monitor is not very pronounced. And this is the Samsung S32D850T. Now going through the OSD. There are 6 hard buttons on the bottom right of the monitor. There's a picture-in-picture mode, you have source select, you have brightness and contrast, you have eco and the standard menu. After opening up the menu, we have the picture settings that include the brightness, contrast, sharpness, a Samsung brightness and upscale mode that you can select, as well as the color options. If you are going to use the color profile that I've attached in the link in the description below, be sure to set your monitor to the same settings that I have. The response time setting affects ghosting. We have 3 different settings, with the medium setting being the standard one that delivers good performance. Next up are a few screen settings. as well as option settings for the OSD, and your basic monitor settings, specifically eco settings, the USB charging settings, as well as DisplayPort 1.1 and 1.2. The PC AV mode addresses overscan issues. A few user interface settings and the reset all button. As always, I appreciate the precious time you've just spent watching my video. If you enjoy what you see, please consider supporting me for more high quality content. Anything will be helpful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and please share the video on your favorite social media platforms. Be sure to watch the other 3 videos of this series, especially the 4th video, as I will be comparing this monitor to its competitors and explain my personal opinion.